Meet Maya. She just finished a class survey asking her friends how many books they read last month, and now she has a whole list of numbers staring back at her. How is she supposed to make sense of all this data? Her teacher says, make a line plot. Maya has no idea what that means yet, but by the end of this video, she will, and so will you. Let's go. So, what exactly is a line plot? Think of it as a number line with a superpower. Every time a value shows up in your data, you place a dot above that number on the line. Stack multiple dots if a value repeats. The result? A visual snapshot of your entire data set. You can instantly see what's most common, what's rare, and how spread out everything is. Teachers and scientists use these all the time. Pretty cool, right? Here's the data Maya collected. She asked 12 classmates how many books they read last month and wrote down every answer. 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, and 5. That's a lot to look at in a list. You'd have to count carefully just to figure out which number shows up most. This is exactly why line plots exist, to make data like this easy to read in just one glance. Let's turn Maya's list into a line plot. Before you can place any dots, you need the foundation, your number line. Start by finding the smallest value in your data. That's 1 for Maya. Then find a largest. That's 5. Draw a horizontal line and mark evenly spaced points from 1 to 5. Label each tick mark. Give your plot a title too, so anyone reading it knows what the data is about. This is your blank canvas. Now the fun begins. Now comes the satisfying part, placing the dots. Go through your data list one value at a time. For each value, place one dot directly above that number on your number line. If the same value comes up again, stack the next dot right on top of the first one. Keep going until every single data point has its own dot. Maya has 12 data points, so her finished line plot will have exactly 12 dots total. Every dot counts. And there it is, Maya's finish line plot. Look how much easier this is to read than a messy list of numbers. You can immediately see that 3 books is the tallest stack, which means it's the most common answer. That's called the mode. You can see the data ranges from 1 to 5. You can even spot that nobody said 0 books. Maya went from confused to confident just by drawing this one simple graph. Now let's practice reading one. Let's read Maya's line plot together. First question, how many students were surveyed? Count every dot on the plot. Above 1, we see 2 dots. Above 2, we see 3 dots. Above 3, we see 4 dots. Above 4, we see 2 dots. And above 5, we see 1 dot. Now add those up. 2 plus 3 equals 5. Then 5 plus 4 equals 9. Then 9 plus 2 equals 11. Then 11 plus 1 equals 12. 12 students total. And the mode? That's 3. It has the tallest stack with 4 dots. Now let's answer a trickier question using the same line plot. How many students read more than 3 books? More than 3 means we only look at the values 4 and 5. Above the number 4, we have 2 dots, and above the number 5, we have 1 dot. So the answer is 2 plus 1, which equals 3 students. See how the line plot makes it super easy to just look at part of the data? You don't have to reread the whole list. The visual does the work for you. Time to create one from scratch. Here's a new data set. 2, 3, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 4, 2, 3. Step 1. Find the range. Smallest is 2, largest is 5. So draw your number line from 2 to 5. Step 2. Count each value. The value 2 appears 3 times. The value 3 appears 4 times. The value 4 appears 2 times. And the value 5 appears 1 time. That's 3 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1, which equals 10 total dots, 1 for each data point. Now place the dots and you're done. Great job! Now let's find the range of our new data set. The range tells us how spread out the data is. The formula is simple. Range equals the maximum value minus the minimum value. Looking at our line plot, the maximum, the number farthest to the right, is 5. The minimum, the number farthest to the left, is 2. So the range equals 5 minus 2, which equals 3. A range of 3 means our data is fairly close together. The smaller the range, the more clustered the data. Whenever you see a line plot on a test or homework, there are 4 key questions you should always be ready to answer. First, how many data points are there? Just count all the dots. Second, what's the mode? The value with the most dots above it. Third, what's the range? Subtract the smallest from the largest. And fourth, are there any clusters where lots of dots are bunched together, or gaps where no dots appear at all? Master these 4 questions and you'll ace any line plot problem. Here's a line plot showing the number of hours students spent practicing soccer each week. Values go from 1 to 7. Notice anything? Values 3 and 4 have the tallest stacks. That's a cluster. It means most students practice 3 or 4 hours per week. Meanwhile, there's a gap at 6. No dots at all above that number. 0 students reported 6 hours. Spotting clusters and gaps is like being a data detective. Maya loves this part, and now you will too. Remember when Maya was staring at that confusing list of numbers? Look at her now. She can build a line plot from scratch, find the mode, calculate the range, and spot clusters and gaps like a total pro. And so can you. Line plots are one of the most useful tools in data and statistics. Draw the number line, place your dots, and let the picture tell the story. Keep practicing, and line plots will become one of your superpowers. You've